Hey Kooky kids, today I'm reading one of my favourite children's books about friendship. It's called Mabel and Me, Best of Friends, about a little girl and her rodent friend. One day, Mabel and me are taking a stroll down a strolly street when I say, "You know, Mabel, you really are my bestest friend." But then Mabel asks a hugely harrowing and diabolically difficult question. Mabel asks, "Why?" "Well, you could have knocked me down with a feather boa. My mousy brain goes totally blank. I cannot think of a single reason why Mabel should be my bestest friend, but luckily, just then we were interrupted by somebody says, hello, my chummy chums. I am the famous French photographer. May I take a picture of you and your strange little creature?" I look at Mabel and feel my nose start to twitch and tremble. And then I say, "Hey, Monsieur famous French photographer, mind your mannerisms. How dare you refer to Mabel as a strange little thing? Can't you see she's just as tall as me and only slightly strange?" Then I grab hold of Mabel's hand. "Come on, Mabel," I say, "let's go and have our photo taken by the famous French photo booth instead." Which is exactly what we did. But just as we sit on the seat and before the famous French photo booth has even had a chance to go flash, click, chugga, 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 voila, your photos, somebody says, "Look at those perfect pointy toes." And surprise, surprise, it's Senora Prima Ballerina. She says, "My dear, I can tell just by looking at you, you'll make the most extraordinary dancer. You must join my ballet class, mucho pronto. Then we can dance on tiptoe all day long." Mabel and me nod and smile and raise our arms in a perfectly graceful arc. But Senora Prima Ballerina shakes her head. "No, I didn't mean the both of you," she says. "Besides, your friend has such scrawny, hairy rodent legs, not dancer's legs at all." Well, I cannot believe my furry ears, and for at least a moment I am totally lost for words. In fact, I'm so cross that I can't even address Senora Prima Ballerina in a polite manner. So I count to 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Then, when I have suitably composed myself, I say, "Hey, you in the tutu! I would very much prefer if you did not refer to Mabel's legs as scrawny, hairy rodent legs, although it's true they are slightly hairy. For that reason alone, I cannot accept your mucho pronto dance all day or long on tiptoe ballet class offer. Besides, don't you know Mabel and me only ever dance together? We are particularly fond of boombox street dancing, but also are partial to tap and jazz. So alas, we must bid you farewell, au revoir, and see you later, alligator." Then Mabel and me dance down the strolly streets in a boombox taps and jants kind of way, while passers-by whoop and cheer and throw off their hats in utter delight. But the very first moment we get around the corner, I take Mabel by the hand and tell her I'm so sorry that you had to hear those terrible things about herself. I say, "Monsieur famous French photographer and Senor Prima Ballerina are just plain mean, and if I were her, I would forget all about them." But Mabel says I've got it all wrong. Mabel says that those awful comments were aimed at me. Well, I take a deep breath and feel my fur start to bristle. "Mabel," I say, "are you seriously suggesting that These people think that I am strange, little thing with scrawny, hairy rodent legs. And can you believe it? Mabel says, yes. But finally, and thankfully, I remember one of the reasons Mabel is my bestest friend. And I say, oh Mabel, you are my bestest friend, and because you always say the craziest things, then Mabel and me laugh long and hard, the way that best friends always do.
Hey Kooky kids, as the great Dr. Seuss said, you're never too old, too wacky or wild to pick up a book and read to a child. So subscribe to our channel and join us on the next adventure.